What's up, people, man? It's your boy Spasciz, man, and today I know you see the title and you already know I had to cover this one, man. We diving right in. We're not wasting no time. Before we get started, though, I just wanted to let everybody know we got new merch. Man, shout out to Coach KB. She is rocking the Coaching Is My Art. We got some new merch, man. All you have to do is let me know what your art form is. We create the shirt. We got different color schemes. You order it, purchase, it ships straight to your home, man. Check out some of the designs below in the little area, but we are here for Native Instrument 360, man. We got to dive into this. I saw this the other day and I said, man, we got to talk about it because I know this is going to be a conversation that comes up at some point in time. I don't know how many people have seen this just yet, so I decided to go ahead and jump on it now and talk about it so we can get it out the way. We can take, say whatever we need to say here and dive right in. So we're going to jump right into it, man. This is Native Instrument 360. This is a tier level monthly or yearly fee. I know people are going to talk about it, but man, listen, here's my point about this, right? If you go back through the records, I've always said this. Everybody cannot afford the price of these different things, especially if you're starting out. I have monthly subscriptions all over the place now. It's here, it's a thing. If you have Native Instrument already and you have the products, you get to keep them. They're all perpetual licenses still. But this is for the ones that want the access to more than what maybe they can afford, or maybe they want to try it. Maybe they want to test it out before actually purchasing the perpetual license. So there it is, man. We got to talk about it, though. So, of course, definitely you have access to all of Native Instrument. I don't even have to do a video as far as what they have because I do Native Instrument videos all the time. It is one of my top 5 companies that I use on a daily basis. For sure. By far, top 5. I would even probably say top 3 as a matter of fact, if not the very top. I'm going to just say top 3 for here. But as we can see here, easy access to huge range of instruments and effects. You have 150 professional plugins. You have regular new additions, cancel anytime, and keep your projects. And so that keep your project part is very important. And what does that mean? What that means is that if you decide that you're going to try this, and you have started creating music, you've done different things with it, and somewhere along the line you decide that, maybe it's not for you, maybe you can't afford it at that moment, maybe whatever, you still have access to your session. So your session, if you have any of this in that session, you stop the monthly transaction or yearly transaction, you still will be able to use the session. It will not, most companies will have where you can't access the plugin. That's not what Native Instrument is doing. You will be able to keep your project. So as long as you have that project with that instrument open, you will be able to still use that even though you're not using or not subscribed to the monthly or yearly charge anymore. So that's pretty cool because I don't know of a company that does it like that. Maybe things have changed, but from what I know, I haven't heard of a company doing that before. So definitely a plus. So let's go ahead here. As you can see, this create without boundaries. Now I will show you. I'll show you the new native access towards the end here. I want to go over this so we can definitely take a look at it. Now, of course, you're going to have access to potential everything of Native Instrument, Isotope, and Brainworks. Why do I say potential? Because there's 3 tiers, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at these tiers. Native Instrument is big enough. We don't have to dive into all of Native Instrument. We already know what Native Instrument got going on. They've even upgraded Native Access, which I thought was dope. But let's kind of compare these different plans that they have. Now, in my opinion, this is just me. In my opinion, I think there's going to be a group that is going to get essentials. Well, let's do this. Let's go over them, and then I'll say what I'm about to say. So if we look at this, we have the essentials, the plus, and the pro. The essentials is going to have a certain group of things. The pro is going to have a certain group. The plus is going to have a certain group, and the pro is going to have everything, right? I think this is really good. This is a really good move. I think those three are definitely worth it, because I know there's certain producers that are never going to use Airstrike and Airstrike 2. So there would be no need for me to have the pro if I'm never going to use that. I would rather, me personally, if I'm doing this, if I needed Action Strike or whatever, something like that, I would just purchase it outright versus paying on it monthly or yearly, unless it becomes a point where there's so many that I want that it's starting to cost me more than it would to just have the pro. So you just kind of have to weigh this out. Everybody don't need the pro. It just is what it is. Everybody don't need the pro. Everybody don't need the plus. Some people be good with the essentials. It just depends on what you're doing. That's why they have those three different levels. I think if you are a hip hop producer, R&B, stuff like that, I think the essentials or the plus is going to be great for you. And if you do cinematic, trailer, that kind of music, then the pro would be worth it. It's a lot of stuff on here, bro. There's a lot of stuff on here. Native Instrument has been dropping a bunch of stuff. And if you look at this list, they even have effects on here. They have even massive expansions. Again, even with the massive expansions, if I'm doing a certain type of music, I may not need plus. Now, if you have plus, then you have everything in Massive X, and of course with Pro, you have everything in the collection. So this is just tier. This is like a beginner, intermediate, advanced. That's kind of what it looked like, man. And so if you look at it, that they have a yearly and a monthly setup. So you have to click this little deer here. Make sure if you go that you click this little area right here, because if you don't, it will, you might be on yearly and don't know you're on yearly, and you're looking at this and saying, oh, it's $12 a month. No, it's not $12 a month. It's $12.50 a month, but the charge is actually $150 a year when you actually save money throughout the year. So is this worth it for a year? Is it worth it for a month? I don't know. Drop it in the comments. We'll figure that out. That'll be up to you. So 60 plugins, 40 instruments, 20 effects, 10 additional each year, 9,000 royalty-free loops and sounds, contact player, guitar rig 7 LE, Ozone Elements, RX Elements. Man, the Essentials got a lot, bro. Like 360 Essentials has a lot. This is more than the Complete Start. Not the Complete Start. It seemed like it'd be more than the next level up from Complete Start, in my opinion. 60 plus plugins, bro. Man, listen, that's a lot. And then you have the next one, which is $250 a year. 110 plugins, 90 instruments, 25 effects. You see it all. You see all that here. I'm not gonna read all that. But yes. So that's that. And then you have the Pro with everything. This would be like the Complete Control. What's the highest one? I can't remember what the name of the highest one is, but this would be that. Now, this is the yearly fee. And the yearly subscription. I'm sorry, I don't like using the word fee. The yearly subscription, and this is the monthly subscription. So monthly, $15 a month, man, that is still pretty dope for 60 plus plugins and 40 plus instruments, man. That's still, you can create with the essentials, like literally create. You can get down with that. The 360 Plus, even more, $25 a month. The 360 Pro, $50 a month. You get even a 14-day free trial. So you get 14 days to try it out, see if it's something that you want. If not, you can cancel within the 14 days with no charge at all. But if you decide to keep going, then you have that. You can cancel this at any time. You can go up or down in tiers at any point in time. You're not locked into anything. I think this is a win, man. I really do think this is a win. Of course, they have the frequently asked questions down here. This was the one that I was talking about earlier. Would I lose my project if I cancel? We're working on ways to preserve your projects, even if you pause or cancel. We'll update you soon. They're definitely working on that. Here's another big one. Do I need to be online? Once installed, you can use all offline. So you don't even have to be online once it's installed. So that's a plus too, because I know a lot of things out there, you have to have internet in order to use it. So that's a big plus. Another one, let's see here. We already see the details. Let's see what happens if I cancel. If you cancel during the free trial, you won't be charged. You can cancel anytime, blah blah blah. If you cancel anytime after your paid subscription start, your plugin subscription will remain active until the already paid for bill period ends. So if you're in the middle of the month or middle of the year and you decide that you don't want to do it anymore, you can cancel it. You'll still have access to it for whatever it is that you paid for. Now this is a big one. System requirements. This is big. This is the list that you need to see. This will kind of tell you what you're looking at. If you are essentials, then of course you need at least 100 gigs of space. The Plus 400, and if you get the Pro, you need at least a terabyte. Yeah, this is good information that you need. You need at least an Intel Core i5. You need at least 4 gigs of RAM. It's recommended for 6. Man, I would tell you at least have 16. That's just my opinion. That can't be, I can't prove that, but man, trust you me. 16, if I wouldn't operate on less than 16, and 32 would be a go-to, and 64 would be a must-have. So it just depends, you know what I mean? And so there it is, man. All of the options that you have, everything that you need to know. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know, is this something that you'd be interested in? Is this something that maybe you pass on? Would you rather have a perpetual license? Like, tell me what y'all think about this, man. I really want to know. Been having conversations with Native Instrument about different things like this, and I want, to be able to express to them, what the people want, what the people are looking for. Depending on what your financial situation is, this could be better, or it could be better just stay perpetual. I don't know, man. Make sure that you leave that comment, and until the next video, man, see y'all when I see y'all, man. Peace out.